Alrighty then, here we're going to do a project coordination activity. This is part of your industry standards and understanding how revisions work. It's a very normal part of the design process, and every company has their own specific ways of doing this. I'm going to show you one that comes from a company that was ISO 9001 certified. And this was the way that they went about controlling revisions and making sure that they were being done according to a plan and that they were actually being done. So we're going to review your week 5 grade book, and we're going to use a little spreadsheet, and then we're going to kind of mark the revisions and make sure that we know what they are. And then we're going to take a snip of your work and show that they're all done. So first, let me show you when you go to this file here, it looks like this. And you'll need to make your own copy of it. Now it looks like this. And so I'm going to go to my grades, and I see that plate 4.1 probably has some notes for me to look at. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and look at my 4.1. Yep, there are some notes here. So let me, I'm going to close that one. Come over here. So it's plate 4.1. When was it noted? July 5th. And it was done by Schuster. Now that's pretty obvious, but it's not always obvious in every situation. So then we've got a couple of revision comments. So there was one that said missing standard tolerances. I'm just going to copy and paste. And then there's another that says something about the dim styles. And I'm going to paste another line. And I can make those wrap text so I can see the whole thing. And the third one is about the name of my layout. So those were 3 items that have been identified. And so they're all the same plate, the same date in this case. So this lets somebody know on plate 4.1, there's 3 of them to do. And this is part of my log, which is actually the test student. So I'll put down test student. That's my name. So let's see. We've gone around there. We need to mark the status of each revision. So right now, they're just in queue. I've just noted them. I haven't started working on them. When I start working on one, I'll change it, and I've got this cool little thing here to working. And when I've got it all done, I'll call it complete. Okay? So that takes us all the way up to activity 6.3, and I want to make that one in a separate video. So again, we're practicing an industry standard revision and project coordination work plan. They all look a little bit different. There are a lot of different programs that do fancy stuff with this and make reports and stuff. We're just using a little spreadsheet to do it. Okay? And you might have 1, 2, or 3, or maybe even none for each of these. If you have one that doesn't have any revision comments, you can write no revision comments and just call it complete. How cool would that be if they all turned up that way? All right, there we go. That is the first 2 activities of your project coordination activity. Okay, and this one says it's in week 6. So we're looking back at your week 5.